Okay, first thing I want to say to you is, are you cheating your projector's performance? I'm going to say probably so. You probably are cheating your projector's performance, and I'll tell you why. If you're using a white screen or a kind of light silver screen, you're not getting the best performance. And even I've done demonstrations against the DMP Supernova, I did demonstrations against the Elite Darkstar 9, the Firehawk G4, you name it. I've done demonstrations on these screens to show you that even if you do spend the money for an expensive screen, some of these screens have very poor angle gain, or what you call a narrow viewing cone, where if you turn to the left or you turn to the right, turn back and forth, the screen gets really dark around the edges, so you have to be in center with the screen. So with that being said, you know, you have a lot of problems with some of these high-end expensive screens. I've had people ask me over and over again, does your screen work with a short throw? Because there are some screens that do not work well with short throw. Some of these screens have to be used in dedicated theaters, which means you have to have everything in the room dark. Any kind of light in the environment is going to basically cause some interference with the screen. But as you can see with our technology, you don't have that problem, because you can go right on the angle and you can see the screen perfectly clear from a 190-degree angle. It's going to look fantastic. Now, one of the questions I get a lot from some emails I get from time to time, interesting questions I get is my projector powerful enough to be able to produce an image on a jet black surface? Yes, it can, and I'll tell you why. Over here, we're going to be using my Brookstone projector at 200 lumens, 720p. No 4K upscaling, no calibrations, no factory default settings change, right out of the box projector. We're going to be streaming this off Chromecast in 720p, and this projector is going to sit at 200 lumens, 15 feet away from the screen. Now, what a lot of people don't realize and what they don't explain is that the farther back a projector sits, the more it's going to have to travel, the more strain it's going to have on the lumen count on the projector, because now it has to travel through all this, hit that black screen, and come back with a beautiful image. And meanwhile, as the image starts to project from the projector, it has to accommodate all the light in the environment, which pretty much is probably going to diminish the 200 lumens probably down to 100 lumens, at least maybe 130, or maybe I might get 160. Depends on how many lumens are going to be lost as the projector travels 15 feet to hit the screen and come back to me. Now that screen is going to have to be able to produce and enhance and magnify that projector's performance. So as it loses its lumen count, when it hits the screen's going to magnify the picture, make it look better, and it's going to be to produce a picture that's 10 times better than what this projector can put out. And the reason why I'm telling you this, because when you see it hit that white screen, well, not white screen, you see it hit the bare silver screen, you will see how poor the picture is going to look here and how better it's going to look here. And that's one of the things, the reason why when people buy short throws sometimes are only like 2,000 lumens, because the projector is literally sitting on top of the screen, which means it's not going to lose much of a lumen count because it's just sitting right on top of the screen. Or if you have a projector that's going to be sitting back a long throw, it's going to be sitting back like 19 and 20 feet, then you're going to need something that's going to have like 4,000 lumens or 3,000 lumens and all that other nonsense, because it's going to have to be able to accommodate for the travel distance by the time it hits the screen. It's going to have enough lumens to actually generate enough of a better image off that surface. So it's a lot of science that goes into it. Alright, so let's begin. I'm going to remove this already from the door. As you can see right here, from 15 feet where my projector is sitting, and we're going to start the demonstration. Alright, and it just shows you how powerful these screens are. Now keep in mind, if you had a white screen or the bare silver screen and you were using a 200 lumen projector in your environment, by the time it travels 15 feet and hits your screen is going to be washed out. There's a difference between a bare silver screen and better technology. Now, even at 200 lumens, it still shows up on the screen. And this should show you how far the projector is sitting. My projector sits all the way back here. Like I said, it's not the best picture in the world for 200 lumens, but as you can see, the difference between the black screen and the bare silver screen. Okay, before my time runs out here, I'm Kenneth Burr from Crystal Edge Technology Screens using Smart Technology Gain, showing you the science behind projection screens and all the other crazy stuff that goes into it. There's a lot of math and adding and trying to figure out exactly how much square inch. It's a lot of science behind it, but just to show you that some people think, oh, it's just screen paint, you just throw it up on the wall, you guys are just mixing anything together and bam, that's what it is. No, there's a lot of science behind it. And you have to be to back it up. Alright, again, hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. I'd like to thank you all for watching. And my volume is way too high. Hold on for a minute. Let me bring it down a little bit here. That's better. Hold on for a minute. Watch my feed there for a minute. There we go. Wow, look at that. Didn't even see it from this angle. There we go. Look at that. Oops, I dropped my phone. Went back to grab my phone and even got a better angle. Look at this. Look at this. It just shows you way back there. That's where the projector's sitting. Okay, again, I'm Kenneth Burr from Crystal Edge Technology Screens using Smart Technology Gain. Hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Just showing you guys, that there's more than basically just mixing paints together. There's a science behind it. And you have to know how your screen is going to react in some extreme environments. And this is why you can trust our product, because we can back it up 100%. Again, I'd like to thank you for your time. Just going to let this play a little bit more. That came out looking amazing. Wow. 200 lumens. So I just have to let that play a little longer. That looks good. Look at that. 200 lumens. I can't get over it. It's on 200 lumens.